G'day everybody, welcome to Zombie Bites Everything. Got some DayZ. Gonna be getting some loot. That's the plan. G'day Azriel. How you going, man? I'll put your name in the whitelist to put your friends in there as well. At least I sent them to my wife. Hopefully I thought I'd double that message up. Anyway, I sent it to my wife anyway, the name to be put in the whitelist. I believe she put it in there. If for any reason she hasn't, just let me know and I'll get onto her about it. G'day Criminal, how you going, man? Let's see if fucking Streamlabs is waking up. That's my little base back there. I just built it on the side of the road. Oh yeah, awesome. Cheers, man. Yeah, I was just doing that a minute ago, doing some editing. I just uploaded 3 videos. I haven't finished them yet. But I put them up there so I can share them with other people to make sure they're happy with the bits and pieces that they're in. Not sure what all the rules are, but I like to try and get permission from people. You never know. Just coffee and chill. No worries, man. I went to bed just after midnight, woke up just before 4 o'clock. I know I could do with more sleep. Yeah, you just never know, eh? You just never know. Always like to get some sort of verbal confirmation first to make sure it's okay. Let's go check up here, see if there's a handsaw. We need planks, we need bullets, we need magazines, camo nets. I asked one of me mates, you don't mind if we use a bit of your video for a shout out? And he goes, who's a shout out for? I said, a shout out's for you. He's like, go for it. Can't see anybody being upset with that idea. I was like, you'd be surprised. Well, so one person was like, do you mind if I do a shout out video, use a bit of your video for a shout out video for you? Who's a shout out for? For you? Nah, I'd rather you not. Okay. Yours could just be a name on the screen. I mean, I always try to make sure that I grab the best bit of footage that's not going to make the person look like an idiot. You know. We all got those videos out there where you can just take something that the person said out of context and make them look like a right drongo. Most people are okay with their shout-outs. I haven't had any complaints from any of them at the moment. Oh, actually, I did. I had this one person say, "I've been in your chat 4 times. Why didn't I get a shout-out?" I was like, "Sorry." Sorry, mate. Didn't realise. Didn't realise that's how it worked. You can't shout everybody out. I mean, if you did a video to shout everybody out, how long would that video go for? Okay, now. You know, shout out so many people in a video, you know. You don't want to do a 20-minute video just on doing shout outs. A couple of small ones. That's fine. Everyone say you added my name. I said it's a shout out. How else are they gonna find your page? So delete. Right. G'day Predator Zone. How you going, man? Fucking hell. Can't please everyone. Can ya? Well, we found a leather sewing kit. We found some fuck tape, but we didn't find a handsaw or a hacksaw. Cheers, Predator Zone. He's in the zone. The Predator Zone. And I know there's a joke there about Jared from Subways, but I think you know, Jared from Subways, wasn't he in the Predator Zone as well? No, just kidding. Yeah, sewing kits are good finds. Well, they will be. Not so much right this second, because I'm doing a lot of driving, so I'm not putting a lot of wear and tear on my shoes. Once I park up the truck and I start doing a lot of on-foot stuff. That sounds like something you look up on a porn. On-foot stuff. I'm just looking for on-foot stuff, you know, just checking it. Now we've still got some wood up here to cut, so if we can find a saw, we're going to go up here and cut this wood. Stuff and fangs. That's a Walking Dead reference there, isn't it? What are you doing, Rick? Stuff and fangs. Fangs and stuff. I'm looking for Crow. Crow. My name's not Coral. It's fucking Carl. Get it right. Need to get some more rocks for a stove as well. We wish to make it a stove. Oh, plank pile's actually filled back up. Yeah, oh, 18. Only 18 left. Looks like it's full to me. Fuel, timber, water, all set. Yep. Yeah, I got a barrel that catches water. I got a river not far from me as well if I need it. I got my chlorine tablets. I got all my timber I need except for about 130 planks. Could do have a couple more barrels, but not necessity. I have to rip down one wall of two walls of my base and fix them back up again with something different. An axe. Now don't go all the way around again, guys, and then come back down. Just jump straight over and you'll just gracefully fall to the bottom there. That'll save you a bit of time. What's that up the end? Gloves. Fucking gloves. There's zombies around here somewhere. Don't want to have to shoot the cunt, but I will. Disinfectant spray. We'll take that. Need that to clean up. Oh, we got a hoe. Good to know. You can also use the sword to free captives from handcuffs and make planks from logs. 4 weapons can be sawn off too. Yep. You got the BK-18, the Mosin, the sawn-off shotgun, and I cannot remember what the other one is. I think it's the SK. But there is a downside to sawing off some of the barrels of some of the guns. Some of the barrels on some of the guns, their sights are right at the tip of the gun. So you don't need to worry about it with the double barrel so much, but with the Mosin and the BK-18, once you lose that sight, that's it. Good Russian rifle, yeah. Or good rifle in Russia, yeah. Half decent gun in this game. I used to use it, but I don't use it now because I have a VSD. So because I got the VSD, I don't have to worry about the Mosin anymore. They take the same ammo. VSD is a bit more modern and has more modern scopes on it. Where the you can only use a PU scope on the Mosin, which is the scope that I got on this gun here. This one here. And that gives you a sight that looks like this. Which is okay. It's definitely good for hitting your mark. But the VSD has the same ammo as the Mosin, but has the ability to put night vision scope, which, you know, allows you to clean out areas at night time from a distance. Which is there's only the one night vision scope in the whole game, and it only fits the VSD and a couple of other KA style weapons. Oh yeah, noise attracts the zombies. That's for sure. So you want to try and be as quiet as you possibly can. But there are times when you just cannot help it. You gotta run, you gotta move. And, you know, no amount of being quiet is going to get you out of the sticky situation you might be in. It's always good to try not to get into those sticky situations in the first place. But you can't always help it. I try to avoid as much contact with the zombies as possible, because they will use up all your resources. They will force you to use up all your resources. One little scratch here, you know, it's a little scratch here, you got to clean that up. Then your food net takes a hit. I fucking knew it. I said I'll find a gun cleaning kit, let them all flood in. Oh, they're combats. We'll take them for now. Uh-oh. Now we know there's a few zombies on that wall over there, so we'll just sneak. Hey Andy, how you going, man? Yeah, the AK-47 or the KA-74 as they call it in this. Oh, no one wants a sporter. And this is why I say it must be in 19 90 something because it says I'm assuming that's September 1992. Oh la la, isn't she a good looker, eh? She's a looker. So it's set in 1992. So no weapons are older than 92. Everything's pre-92. Box of 9mm. Oh yeah. Pipsy for fucking Pepsi, not a cola for Coke, Sprit for Sprite, and Fountain for Fanta. Uh-huh. I'm just happy I got another gun cleaning kit. See, I don't use up my leather sewing kits very often. I just find a new pair of shoes and chuck them. Hey, there we go. A handsaw. I said a shovel back there on the floor, someone left behind. Tin of sardines. What have we got in there? Road flare, we'll take it. Might need to start a fire. Take the MK2 pistol. I don't want to find any zombies. I don't want to run into any right this second. But I am curious if I run into one. Hope you're doing well there, Andy. Hope everybody's doing well. Alright, so we've cleaned that up. Got a bit of junk. Yeah, not worried about that right now. I was going to have a multivitamin and drink some water from the pond there, but I'm not going to worry about that right this second. Fishing hook. Okay, so in case people are wondering, so when I walk over this, see how it says it's got an orangey dot, means that it's not that good. The fishing hook in my hand, the bottom left, has a green dot. That means it's pristine. So this here is damaged, and the fishing hook is pristine. Notice how there's just a square with take. But if I put this inside, now next to the word raincoat, there's a plus symbol. If I take it out, there's no plus symbol. I put it back, there's a plus symbol. So when you see me walk over things and I don't look like I'm paying too much attention, that's because I can tell by the yellow dot or the not green dot that it's no good, it's damaged, and I'd have to fix it. And I can tell by the plus whether it's got a symbol, whether it's got something inside it, or if there's no plus, I can tell there's nothing inside it. So if it looks like I'm being quick, it's because I'm looking to see if there's a plus symbol or not. And if there's no plus symbol, I just keep on moving. Unless, of course, it's an item of clothing I'm actually looking for. So just in case anybody was wondering, that's why I do it. Take a bottle of water. What else is in here? Reaper. I can tell that's a pair of gloves. I don't need them. I got tacticals. Means I can punch a zombie all day long without getting my hands bloody. That's what you want, isn't it? Pack of chips. What was that? Oh, glasses. Yes, we'll take them. E equals MC square. A good zucchini. Normally every time I find a zucchini it's fucking bad. And a decent tomato. Tomato doesn't have the green symbol, but it's damaged because it's dried. So because it's dried, it doesn't have the damage. It doesn't have a good symbol, pristine. It has a worn or damaged symbol because it's dried. There you go. If it was white and mouldy, I wouldn't have grabbed it at all because you can't eat it. I mean, you can eat it. Technically, you can eat all food in this, even when it's off. It's just going to make you sick. And I'm just doing a quick scan. So these little boxes, I look inside them because sometimes there's stuff in them. That's why I just walk over the top. Sometimes I've got to wait for the words to jump up because my eyesight's too bad. I can't see shit. Well, we'll just see how many of these we find. So you need the greenhouse, or can you have tomato patches in fields just more prone to zombie attacks? Well, yeah, you can put a zombie zombie patch. Just thinking of zombie farms. Then you can put a plot down and grow any type of veggies, tomatoes. Well, not any type of veggies. Anything you find the seed packets. So tomatoes, zucchinis, peppers, or as we call them here in Australia, capsicums, and pumpkin. Bloody hell, look at that. That's like 3 of them. So I can build a patch and I can go like this. And then I could go to the cucumber itself if I wanted to. And it's not going to let me do it with that. Okay, so will you let me do it with this? Yep. And I can cut the seeds out. And then I could plant the seeds. So now I have zucchini seeds. I was calling them cucumbers. And I can plant them. And if I wanted to, I could actually get the seeds back. Oh, not letting me get the seeds back. Okay. And I can plant them, just like that. There we go. They just went. The soil's starting to change its shape. Starting to look like it's got a mound on it. And see how the I don't even need to go out there, but see how now we've got the little trebles have popped up. And we'll sit here for a minute and watch them grow, because eventually, as you see the leaves and that on them, you can see if they've got white spots, little bugs on them, and you can actually pull the ones up that have bugs on them and use those plants as fertilizer for the other plants. Yeah, exactly. So plus sign means items, green means new, yellow's damaged, orange is very badly damaged, red is ruined. Like, for instance, my jacket is worn. So for most things in this game, like I'd say 99.9% of the things in this game, once they get to worn, that's as best as you can get it. If it gets to badly damaged, you can repair it to damaged. When it's damaged, you can repair it to worn, but you can't get it back to pristine. If my shirt was ruined and I went whoop and took it off, that's it. I wouldn't be able to put my shirt back on. I'd be stuck carrying my shirt in my hand with all my items. So you always want to make sure your shirt's never ruined when you take off your clothing. Now, where there's the exception to the rule of where you can get things from beyond worn and back to pristine, it's car parts. The side panels of the cars, for some reason, you can get them back to pristine. It's the only item in the game that I've found that I can go all the way to pristine. Everything else stops at worn. Yep, you can grow your own food. Takes a little while though. It takes between, well, it used to take 7 minutes to, once you planted the seeds and watered it, it would take 7 minutes for the things to grow. And some people would plant like this, and then they'd log out. They'd exit the game. And then they'd come back in 7 minutes time, open up, quickly grab some food, and then fucking exit the game again. And then wait another 10 minutes, and then quickly come back in, and then leave the area. Because there's people that will see the plants and go, oh, someone's going to come back here. Oh yeah, decent veggie patch. And the zombies and animals and that, they don't do anything to damage it or anything like that. I mean, if you build one close to a zombie, they're going to come, but they're not coming for the patch, they're coming because you're there. Let's have a little bit of look around. Now, I don't want to log out and then log back in, because if I logged out for a minute and then came back, my plants would be gone. They don't stay there as well anymore. Now I don't need a knife, so I'm going to put the knife in the school bag there. I carry the school bag because it allows me to carry 30 things in it, and I can carry it in my fingertips like this. Any sprouts yet? No sprouts yet. I'll show you something else that's cool. Check it out, guys. I buried him. So you can sneak up behind a yeah. Well, that's what you got the epoxy putty for. So you can fix up the sides of the cars now when they get scratched up. You can bring them back to look at new. But only if they're damaged. You can't. Oh, I suppose you could do it on worn. So yeah, you can actually sneak up behind a zombie and do a stealth kill like I just did. And then you can actually bury them, which might not seem, there's no purpose to it. You're not fertilising any gardens. The only good purpose to it is people don't know you were there. Oh yeah, you kill a person, you cut them up, eat them. Okay, so how badly damp are these? Damp, 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 damp. Good. With some hot sauce, they are fine. Gotta have that hot sauce. What did Miggs tell you in the show over, Clarice? He said I can smell your cunt. Then he flicks a whole heap of jizz at her. What a nasty man he is. I remember seeing Silence of the Lambs on Channel 9 on TV. And then I seen it again about a year and a half later on Channel 9. But this time it was like it was the uncut version, like the unedited director's cut or whatever. Or it was just more of it. Seasoned meat with gunpowder. Yeah, a little bit of saltpeter goes a long way. Alright, we got one handsaw. It's nowhere near enough. But we can't sit here all day. Sewing kit. Didn't want that guy walking around me. Yeah, man. Man's gotta do what a man does. Oh, lots of these liver patties everywhere. I checked this already? I think I already did. Oh yeah, once you get the sway and the recoil and that sorted out in these guns, like when you know what you're prepared for, oh excuse me, then the guns become easier to work with. But at first, if you're not used to them, they're a prick. The dry bag will do exactly what it says it'll do. It'll keep everything you got in your bag dry. I'm finding lots of fucking radiators. So he had a plus symbol. So I knew the zombie had something on him. Yeah, how do you want your zombie? Hey. Holy shit balls of flare. 2 medium rares and a well done. No worries. Just brand it with the iron and send it in. She's cooked. You're a guy that liked his pork chops like that. They just kiss the fucking plate, mate. They just kiss the pan. Turns it over, and he's done. I'm like, you be cooking my pork a little bit longer than that, mate. I'm not interested in dealing with him. Don't see me. You don't see me. We'll heat up the barbecue. We'll get them on the barbie right now for you, mate. No time to wait. This is as fast as I can walk with this tin. Or a generator, or a barrel, or a sea chest, or anything large, like a large tent. Gets to a certain weight, and that's it. Looks like only one sheet of corrugated iron, but 5. I was struggling to find this shit beforehand. Yeah, man. I remember when we were younger, Mum's boyfriend used to do the sheep in the backyard. Not allowed to, but he did. It was back in the 80s. You weren't allowed to do it back then, I'm pretty sure too, but he still did. So, kill the sheep in the backyard, skin it, hang it on the clothesline. Okay. So the neighbours hung their heads over, and they were like, "Oh, you got a sheep there hanging up?" My mum's boyfriend's like, "Yeah, and it better be fucking there when I get back too." I don't think you trust them. So your vote is useful. Oh, what's that? That's not useful. That's not useful. That's not useful. That's not. Well, they are useful, but they're just not useful to me. I don't need all the glow sticks of the rainbow. Hey, Major Ugly. Almost 9 o'clock for you, eh? How you doing, man? I'll put some stuff away here. We'll keep that on us for now. Oh, I'm doing pretty good, man. I know where to get some more planks. Ah, froze. I believe there's a barrel in this shed up here. Could always do with another barrel. I couldn't even tell you where Reaper is. Heard his gun go off, but couldn't tell you. He'll be around somewhere. And there's a helicopter crash there. Well, if there's zombies up here, that means it hasn't been looked at yet. And they're there. Ooh. Might have my ghillie suit. This almost makes up for the helicopter crash me and Topeka didn't get to check. Oh, for fuck's sake, will you just get ran over? Gilly shrug. Yeah. Gilly cloak. FX, I'll take that. And that's a KA-74, we'll take that. Hey, dude. He happens to be going the same way I'm going. If he's going the same place, let's see. You frozen? You frozen? I can't hear you. No, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I get a squeak from your microphone, that's it.
Hello? Hello? Checking.
There you are. There you are.
What you doing?
Yeah, I was in the middle of doing a little stream. I'm just in the middle of going up here to get some planks. And was going to cross the road, but there's a truck stopping in the middle. And I didn't want to go around just in case I ran over the driver as he opted out.
Right. Okay. Well, chill here.
Oh, he went the same way. Goddamn freeze. Here we go. What the fuck? Come on, get in the fucking reverse, idiot. Always some sort of shit like this, eh? That just fucking pisses you off. Get over, you bitch. I don't fucking care. Drag me over the bastard then. Thank you. You're probably wondering what I'm doing. Now. No. Now. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 68 plus 7. So that's 75. So we need lots. Oh yeah. Still need more. I calculated 130 just to finish off what I've got to do. That's not even counting the extension I've got to make for me tent, which will be about another 50 planks. So we're looking at about 180 planks at least. We've got 100. We're halfway. We'll definitely be able to get some more building done. And the planks I need will definitely be there. So there's 50 something planks left, so I'll have enough there. Yeah, 2,000 plus nails. I think I've got less than that now. I think I've used through a whole heap of. Please be a shirt. Oh, it's pants. I was really hoping that'd be the shirt. I'm looking for the matching shirt that goes with these pants. Excuse me, pants. Have you found your shirt? Okay, so when you first build a wall, your first bottom section takes up 8 nails and 4 planks. The top section takes up 8 nails and 4 planks. The next section, when you clad it, takes up 10 nails and 5 planks for each part. So what's that? 8 and 8, 16. Plus 10 and 10. So 36 nails. And 10... 18 planks for one fence. Hey DJ, how you going, man? In a box of nails you get 70 nails. You can stack them to 99. I don't know why they don't just give you a box of 99 nails. Why they gotta go 70 and then, you know, break it off at 99. I don't know, it's weird, but I guess it's fine. We have enough nails to finish off, we have enough planks of wood to finish off the fence. We just don't have enough planks of wood to finish off the tower itself. Or we've got plenty of planks to finish off the tower and not enough to finish off the fence. Which I think I'll finish off the tower first, because I need to do a couple of upgrades to the fence. Ah, great. I hate when I freeze like this. Because there's a river right to me right. I'd rather hit that pole there or tree. Got Brenner over there. That's where we were when we found the first handsaw. Over there across the river. Don't need that lock. I see a couple of zombies over there by the house. Look at them. Lockpick. I don't actually have a house that needs a lockpick. Or has a lockpick. Where were you 5 minutes ago? That would have come in big handy. Would have been able to fix up that knife, that hacksaw. Be able to get more fucking planks. Would have got all of them. Bugger. There's a gunter. I wonder if anybody's working on it. Yes. We have another saw. We can finish getting the wood. Sorry, lady. I hope everyone's having a good day out there. I remember when I first got the Livonia map, I was driving up this road here, and then all of a sudden my car sunk through the map. And it scared the shit out of me because I was like, what the fuck's going on? Nah, the car didn't make it at all. When it popped out of the earth, it had a ruined radiator, the tyres were all popped, and it stopped shaking around. I jumped out and I was like, get fucked. Poxy ass fucking game. I was swearing and cursing at it. Calling the game every name under the sun. Hey, Topeka. If you're in the mood to make coffee, Topeka, I'd love one. If not, I'll wait. She's probably only just opened her beepers. Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those beepers? Got them from my Uncle Tom. We don't experience the lackey banding much when you get attacked by the zombies. We don't experience that much anymore. We know to try not to have too many zombies up our ass when we're about to open a door or shut a door. That stops that from happening. As for the freezing in the trucks and the cars, all we can do is minimise that by noticing, well, if you're driving along, see how the wheels are nice. But when those wheels start to really bounce, and the truck starts to bounce a bit, that's when it's a good sign that it's about to freeze. So that's why I'm always swinging the camera around and that as well, because I'm always just checking those wheels out. They don't look like I'm doing anything. It just looks like I'm being a dick looking around, but I'm more concerned about the wheels. Not so much in the truck, more the cars. The cars you got to be worried about more. The truck can take a beating. It's really hard to damage them. You can. But the front end of my truck is damaged. I can't even redline it. I mean, I can't drive fast enough to get it to redline like the cars do. I mean, you can get it to redline when you're going downhill. We get to about 44 k's an hour, and it will start the redline. But you can't hold it there long enough for it to burn out the motor. Not like you can with the cars. You just have it screaming. You know, going, change gear, change gear. Nah, just ignore it and it'll burn the motor out. Trucks, you'll go, change gear, that's better. And I was like, I didn't do nothing. But the truck's like, oh, I'm happy now anyway, so. Good idea, ladies and gentlemen. Trucks sounding safer. It is. That's the reason why we use them, is because I call them the workhorse, because you can just load them up. As you can see, I just loaded up with a heap of stuff, and you just travel. Always goes the same speed, no matter how much stuff's in it. You never have to fix the tyres. Never have to. Well, you never have to do anything really. Only have to put fuel in them every now and then. The only thing I'm ever concerned about is this fuel tank. And as long as it stays green, and only green, it'll be fine. If it goes any other colour, then the truck's fucked. Only because it will leak fuel and you'll be constantly... Okay, see how it's bouncing around? See how those wheels are bouncing? That's what we're looking for when we're driving. When those wheels start to do that sort of stuff, I'm not moving anywhere. When they start to do that while you're driving, that's where I would, if I'm in a car, I'd switch it to neutral. Because for some reason, whatever gear you're in, as soon as it freezes, it just revs and goes redline. But if you're neutral, it doesn't rev. So you won't break your engine of your car when you're frozen. Because you've got no control over it at all when it's frozen. Look at that. Well, if like a speedo's going insane as well. Nah. So you're supposed to be able to I think in the PC version there's a way of repairing them. But as it stands at the moment, no, I don't have an option to be able to repair it. At least I didn't prior to the update. I don't know if they added anything in. I don't think they did. Cheers for opening the gates there, Reaper. Little military area here. Generally not a lot of stuff here. Ah, froze. G'day Adam, how you going, man? Yeah, maybe in future updates. There is epoxy putty, and you're supposed to be able to use that on hard surfaces. Jesus Christ. Avoids me over all that junk. Why'd you slide around like that? Big ass truck slide around like that. Gotta do an 82 point turn. I didn't want to reverse and get stuck on that fucking pallets there. Now I'm finding all the tin. Hey, a hammer. I need that. Oh mate, more than welcome. The PvE, the PvP world of fucking of the I think someone must have already grabbed that pile that was up there because I'm not seeing it anywhere. Alright, I'll go check that other place out then. I'm not without places to go. Nails, splinters, oh joy! Joy! Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy. Everyone remember that? Oh, Ren and Stimpy? Oh, fuck you, you stupid fucking tree! I'll fucking run you and your fucking sisters over. Fucking piece of shit. Little scrawny little fucking twig. You pissed off the Brisbane zombies. Brisbane zombies? Don't get me started on those bloody banana benders. I'm kidding. I love all my fellow Australians. Wow. I heart emoji a couple of them. It fucking froze. See, if you've got this on PC and you've got a half decent PC, forget about it, you got no problems. Fuck Brisbane. Ah, Topeka used to live there. She gets to say it. Fuck Brisbane. Brisbane's confident at the moment, aren't they? Oh, Brizzy. So I don't know if it's been taken already or if they've just not put them all on the map, but there's supposed to be a wood pile here. The truck's here. There ain't no wood pile. Ah, for fuck's sake. Okay. No. They spawn up. They're all spawned in their places, but they'll only stay there until someone chops them down. Once you chop them up, then they're gone. I'm not sure how long they're gone for, but they stay gone for a good while before they respawn back up. So, they could appear like they're spawning randomly, but that could be just triggered by the timing of when they were actually depleted to when they started. So they can appear like they're random, but they're timed. The timer starts as soon as the last plank's been taken. I think it's something like 2 or 3 days, like 24 hours or 48 hours or some shit. No worries, Andy. Have a good night, mate. Well, actually, after the update, they actually removed a whole heap of them, but they haven't updated the map. So, some of the locations I'm going to, they just might not be there anymore. But there are possibilities that they have been harvested already. That is a very good possibility. But most of us have only gone to certain places to grab stuff. We've been communicating with each other as well. There we go, there's a lumber pile. Yeah, so there's supposed to be 2 here. I'm just using this saw up. Now we are out of here. Hey, so Pete, are you still there? Because you never answered whether you'd be able to make coffee or not. I assume that you might have not heard. But it's okay. Alright, we've definitely got enough planks now. Oh, there's another plank there. Another thing. Okay, so just shifted them around. So there's still 2 here, but they're not in their original places they used to be. Okay, cool. Okay. Alright. So now we just got to get to the base. Interesting as this game takes place in Russia, more or less. Pretty much. Oh, this map's a little bit better than the original map. At least this map here has the street signs are in English letters. No backwards K's and an X with an I in the middle of it, or an A that looks like a castle, or the number 3 in the middle of a word. I don't know how you say words with numbers in the middle of them. Didn't cover that in school. My bad. There's a couple of posters around with a big Russian bear wearing a Russian style fez hat, and it says, "Work harder, comrades." Funny stuff. It is, I do find amazing people that are complaining about the whole cover up, wear a mask and all that sort of stuff because of disease and all that sort of stuff. And people act like, oh, it's a big fucking conspiracy. Well, let's just go back to 2012 when this game was made. It is a mod from Armored, yes. But let's go back to 2012. There are actual signs in this, not this particular map, but the other map, the original map that came out 2012. There are signs stuck on the walls saying to avoid infection, wash your hands, cover your face with a mask. So even in 2012, game developers knew that a mask can help stop the spread of disease. And you get crazy people who seem to think that a mask is going to suffocate you. Backwards K's, yep. Backwards K's. Backwards letters. Well, maybe not. It might not have been a backwards K. It's just a... It looks like a... I can't tell if it's an X with an I in the middle of it, or if it's a backwards K with another K coming off it. It's just weird. Yeah. The thing that got me is when people were coming out saying that the masks were bad and they're anti-maskers and stuff like that, and they're coming out with all their so-called science and medical experts, science shit, and it's like, none of yous popped up, none of them anti-maskers popped up until 2020. And as soon as I first seen my first anti-masker, I was like, you're full of shit. And I hope you fucking catch it, and I hope you fucking die, because you're diluting the gene pool. And we don't need idiots. We need to weed out the idiots. And I say that because if people actually believe that a mask is going to hurt you in any way wearing it, then why didn't they say anything about the poor doctors and surgeons that have been using these masks for years? Never once gave a shit about them. No. Only when they were told, put it on so you don't spread it and you don't catch it, that's when they fucking chucked a fit. These are the same people that'll bust their ass and call a manager out if they realise a cook isn't wearing a hairnet. Because they do understand cross-contamination. They get that. But, yeah. Hey, criminal. Little ear, sorry. You got timed out by your dad. Nah. Suck shit. Yep, there are people that still think the earth is flat. I'm okay with people thinking the earth's flat. That's harmless. You know, that's nothing. To me, whether you think the earth's round or you think the earth's flat, it's harmless. And even when they go, oh, but, you know, the flat earthers have their own reasons on why, it's like, give me a good reason why saying the earth is round would benefit. What's the conspiracy? What's it hiding? You know, there's nothing. And no one's stopping anybody from going around the world to find out for themselves it's round. You know, so it's harmless. People refusing to believe, they're automatically jumping up saying, mask will kill you, you'll suffocate. When they're being told, hey, we don't want to spread this disease. I mean, imagine if they... Here's an example. Let's go back to the Middle Ages or whenever the plagues were. Right? Let's look at those plagues for a second. Can you imagine telling a bunch of farmer peasants that only bathed once every blue moon, you got to wash your hands and don't cough and sneeze over people? How do you think that went down? Millions died. Imagine if we had been able to, if we bathed a little bit better and were a bit more cleaner back then. Death toll, and we listened. You know, death toll might not have been as high. I'm just saying. You know, I'm no medical expert. Don't get your medical advice from me. Yep, some are benign, some are absolute dangerous. You know, it's all fine to believe whatever you want to believe inside your head. It's even fine to voice those opinions out aloud. It just becomes an issue when you try to force other people to go along with your theories just because you need numbers. You know, it's always a slippery slope. I always say, like, whenever regarding anything, whether it be legal issues with YouTube or anything like that, what people can and can't do, or medical advice or anything like that. I always remind people I am in no way a doctor. If you come here for medical advice, or you come here because you're studying for an exam, or you come here for legal advice, I'm the wrong person. I can only give my opinion on the information I have based. I can only base my opinion on the information I have. And my information comes from the same place everybody else's information comes from. YouTube and TV, newspapers, magazines, Facebook, all that sort of stuff. And most of it's not real information. Hardly any of us that actually speak on YouTube actually know anybody in a lab working on the virus, working on anti-vaccines, working in the medical field. Hardly any of us. You can trust me to be the person that'll tell you I don't know. I'm happy not to know. I'm happy asking questions and finding answers, but I'm happy not knowing. That's what makes me want to ask questions and find answers and that. And I'm happy having the answer of I don't know. I'll have to do research and look into it some more. Because I just don't, you know. I don't fucking know everything. Plenty of people out there claim they do. I don't. I don't claim to know anything. I don't even know what fucking time of day it is most of the time. It's true. Topeka will tell me what time of day it is most of the time. I got no idea. I always say to people, you know, whenever if a doctor or something says something to somebody, I always gently remind them, you can always get a second opinion. There's nothing wrong with getting a second opinion. Oh yeah, this base is coming along nicely. This is true. Topeka will tell me what day of the week it is, and what week it is, and what month it is. Yeah, it was only about last month Topeka stopped saying, it's 2021, zombie. You keep saying 2020. Goddamn freeze. I'm at this truck here. It's not picking up this truck. It's picking up this truck over here. See, I can't have my tent in here because it blocks the path for my truck. So I've got to build a little square out here just so my tent can sit in. Year of the stinky ass. So, you heard it here first, guys. It's the year of the stinky ass. go past that truck. Go on the second truck. Alright, that kicks in a little bit. That should kick out a little bit more. And this side here, that's fine. That goes out a little bit. Yeah, yes it does. That one there's relatively straight. That one there's dog-legged. Well, it's getting there. I still did it crooked, didn't I? Slightly. That'll do for now. Trying to line it up's a prick.
Hey, zombie.
Hey, man.
I got a bunch of saws if you need them.
I'll take one. I'll take one off you. Thank you.
I still got 4 in the truck if you want them. Because if you don't take them, I'm trashing this truck. I'm running it into the...
You got a piece of rope?
water. No, I do not.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. I got one piece of rope. The flagpole.
I'll take your hatchet. If you're not using the hatchet that's in it, I'll take that.
Everything is up for grabs, mate. Go ahead and grab what you can or what you want.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Yeah, I was just one fence kit short.
Alright. So there's nothing else that you need out of this truck?
There's no logs in it, is there? Nope. I'll grab a sheet of tin.
Here's an extra hatchet if you need it.
Thank you. See, I'll tuck my tent in there, and then it will be out the way, and the truck will be able to drive through. No problems. You got spare planks, have you?
I just had one plank in the truck. You can grab that if you like.
You know, because if I didn't, it'd be the one I needed.
Like, right? Is that all you needed, mate?
Yeah, mate, I'm good. Cheers.
Alright.
Cheers, mate.
It's going in a dumpster.
Yep.
No worries. Catch you later.
I'll be doing the same with one of these trucks here very shortly when I'm finished emptying it.
Alrighty.
Now build the upper wall. Morning, my dear.
Morning, my darling.
leaving that axe behind now. That tree almost fell on criminal. I did, didn't I? Almost fell on everybody. Just needed 4 logs. Close count on that. Yeah, man. Alright, now we can get these poles in. It's not an exact science when you're putting these down. You try to make it look as neat as possible. It is so hard. I don't know how people do it. My brain hurts just trying to get them all lined up and that as it is. Oh. Technically, I should have made a whole heap of fence kits. And that's normally what I do. Normally I'd make a whole heap of fence kits and I would just build my square, line all the fence kits up, and I'll be good to go. Oh, gotta watch those vitals. Fucking water just went down. Assassin Aussie Man reviews say, yeah, nah. Is this your server? Yes, sir, it is. Bit of a wonky wall, this. There you go, mate. Let's put the thingy in the chat there, man. Yo. Right there. Right there. You right?
Yeah, just will break off.
Or snap off?
Coming in. So you need to get the front yard roofed off. Huh?
Build lower wall.
So this doesn't really stop anybody. If anybody really wanted to get in, they'd get in. They'd just drive a truck up, jump over. Until I put barbed wire on, then they won't be able to do that. But yeah, this isn't really for protection against people. It's more just to say this is my stuff in the square here, guys. Just try not to touch it. That's all it is. I've seen Topeka's base, but I have no idea what Reaper's been working on. Haven't even bothered to have a look. All my walls, well, just this one wall here. Okay, so when I need 2 poles, so the 2 poles that are in there. Then to make the wall look like this here, I need 4 for the bottom and 4 for the top. Then I need 5 for the bottom and then 5 for the top to make it look like that. So you're looking at 8 plus 10, that's 16. 18, sorry. 18 planks for each wall. And 36 nails for each wall. 8 nails for each bottom section, for the skeleton, and then for the cladding it's 10 nails for each bottom and top. Ah! I need to find the right angle eventually. Yeah, 18 planks per wall, 36 nails per wall. That hatchet is fucked. Let's go hop out of the rain. It's the same for the tower kits as well, except you times it by 3 when it comes to the walls of the first floor, because there's 3 walls per floor, and there are 3 floors you can do. So your first floor, you times the fence by 3, and then you times that total by 3 again, and that's what you need for a tower. That's not even counting the roof. It's 4 planks and 6 sheets of metal for the roof. I'm not sure how many nails. Yeah, firefighter outfit's best for work in the wet weather because you don't have to worry about it wringing it out. Problem is, the firefighter outfit itself, just the shirt alone weighs 9 kilos. So you stay dry and warm, but at the same time you lose stamina. So it's that, you got to weigh it up. I've got the zombies over there and I've got zombies over that way. There's also bears over there as well, because this server has bears in the towns. So I need to make sure I keep my stamina as low as possible so I can climb up on the truck if I need to get into shelter. And yeah, well, that's it. You just got to weigh it up. I come in here for a second only because I know it's going to rain for about a good 10 minutes. I'll take a multivitamin, go out there in a minute and finish off what I need to do. Yeah. Bear meat's alright. Bloody takes up a lot of room though. Nah, my tent's nice and pristine. I'll build this wall, that wall, but I'm going to leave that one there so I got in and out access at the moment. Hey Smithers, I'm going to block out the sun. What's missing? Nails. Oh yeah, nearly everything you do in this game, any choice you make, has some sort of impact. You know, like you could go for the best gear, but there's no guarantee it's going to help you. What you're really looking for, right, when you're playing this type of game, is combine. If you're in your inventory and say there's some nails, okay, we'll just grab these planks here for example. So you got planks in your hand, and if you come across and you see nails in the bottom right, it says combine. Now if I was to switch them around, have nails in my hand, it will still say combine and I can still create a crate. So all you have to do is just look around and just put things with things and see what happens. You know, like when you put it in your hands, it doesn't tell you anything there, and have a look at the bottom left. Now it's saying hold R2 to unpack. And then you can get the piece of paper because you need that for a fire. You know, so you just have to sort of find out what the cat food. You know, tap R2 to, because it doesn't say hold, so it's only tap. So you just tap it, and it will open it up. We're not eating cat food. You know, same thing with the. You find a hatchet, get a tin of food. It says combine. So you just got to figure that out. Once you figure out that, okay, you're gonna have to figure out what items go on things. So if you get like a scope, for instance, like the scope I just took off, this one here, I just took it off. At the bottom there, as soon as I go onto it, boom, now it says triangle, equip. So as soon as you see the triangle, you know it'll go onto something. And I just hit triangle and bang, it'll just equip straight to it. And if I go up, I can see that the scope is right there. And it's on the SK5966. So you just, you know, a sharpening stone, obviously as soon as a tool starts to get damaged, I don't have one that's damaged at the moment, but as soon as a tool starts to get damaged that's sharp, like an axe or the saw, not the hammer. The hammer's a blunt object, so it doesn't need to be sharp. So the sharpened stone doesn't work on it. So you can continue to keep using the same axe over and over and over again, and just keep sharpening it up with a sharpened stone or a knife. You know, you just got to keep finding sharpened stones. Eyes in the back of your head. Yeah. I'm 4,000 hours playing DayZ. Only 4,000. Yeah, I've been playing since the day after it came out on console. Only on PlayStation. No, I haven't ventured in any other. I haven't ventured into any other consoles or PC or anything like that. Yeah, can't trust anyone in this game. Soaked. Motherfucker. Sitting there for a second. All you shit sitting there for a second. Get back in your hole. We got a town to block off later on today. If that was a friend request sent beforehand too, I'll answer that after the when I finish the stream. Come on. Really? Oh, there we go. We room to put a couple of barrels down here. I don't know why it won't let me put it all the way up against the bum here of it, but for some reason it won't, so that's fine. Fuck me. All right. That can all stay in that truck.
put fence kit down first. This isn't a all I'm doing at the moment is I'm just putting stuff away here for now. I'll sort it all out later on when I'm not streaming, because it'll be a lot of shit to go through. Yeah, the other guy on the truck is a mate of mine. Motherfucker. Tent will place right up next to it, then build fence. Oh yeah, but see it built right up close. I could put the fence close to this side. I couldn't put it this side. But I was able to have it up close beforehand when I had the fence kits down, the fence already built before. I've rearranged this about 6 times since I've done it. It's just this particular area. Some areas you just can't get the tents to lay down flat. If they won't lay down flat and they want to lean down on too much of an angle, they just won't. Because there's a slight dip right here, it's just being a pain in the ass. It's all good. It just gives me an extra place to, you know, put some shit. We've found some places in this map that just don't like you to build. They don't like you putting tents down unless they're in certain angles. It's kind of a pain in the ass. It is what it is. I don't mind having the gaps behind the tents anyway. It gives me places to put stuff and keep it out of view. You know. Not out of view because I don't want anybody to find it. Out of view just so, you know, not in eyesight. There is literally no such thing as hiding anything in DayZ. See, I'll just put a barrel down here. Like that. It actually makes you... They want you to be a certain distance off the wall anyway, because just in case you go to put that that stand-in that goes along, and the ramp, so you can walk up and down it. Because there's another part to this wall that I'll build on this bit here. This hatchet's getting worn now. See, now it's saying I can build a platform. So if I go like this, I can build a platform. Now I'll build one. But this also hinders it a little bit. So now I got a little platform here. I can't jump over, but I got a little platform I can look around. And that's why they like you to keep the gaps behind the tents. So then when you put the fences up, tents up, you still have the ability to be able to do this. I'm a little too heavy. All those nails. And there we go. There's the base. It's a little wonky, but it'll do. It'll do us. Don't need anything too massive. That looks pretty good in the distance there. Keep running, bitch. I see an Olga. I see an Olga right there. It's right there. There it is. I always smash into them. You still there, Topeka? I'm heading to your base. There's a chopper crash in the middle here. Reaper's already been here. I was thinking, where's all the zombies? I see them dead. And there's nothing on the chopper. So that's already been gotten. The other reason why I don't need to watch out too much here in this server is because this server here is a private server and it's owned and operated by me and Topeka. Rented, not owned, but you know what I mean. And we strictly, for the most part, is PvE. We PvP on the weekends, but when I do public server, when I go on the public servers, that's definitely a don't trust anyone. You'll have people be nice to you just to get stuff. But they'll be nice to you for a second, and then they'll kill you.
So I wasn't too sure if you need any, hey, Major Ugly just went live. I wasn't too sure if you needed any pickaxes or anything like that. Unfortunately, I don't have any, I got pickaxes. There's a saw in here. Oh. Tried to send you a friend request, but it wouldn't let you. Who, me or Topeka? Planks. Nah, I didn't have any spare leftover planks, but I got you a handsaw so you can get some. Man, what the fuck? The fuck's this pole's doing in the middle of fucking... The fucking stupid pole. Pig come running out before it was a fucking bear. You got to make sure you do the underscore. It's Topeka underscore gaming, all in capital letters. Killed less than 100. Yeah, just no space, Topeka. She'll find you through my friend list in a minute. Your gate's open. This is Topeka's little dwelling.
I hear the bear. See, Topeka's probably doing Fortnite right now. It's got a mag in it. It's got some rounds in it. Why'd you freeze? I want to shoot this. I need to shoot this animal so I got some food, and it freezes right now while my fire's burning. You gotta love DayZ when it does shit like this. Hey, Face Bella. You just have to wait until I accept the friend request, and you can just find each other that way. Where is he? Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't get me wrong, man. I hate the fucking bugs. I think we all do. We all do. You know, because they're annoying. There's nothing worse than being killed to a fucking glitch. It's one thing if you're legitimately killed by a bear, wolf, zombie, or even another player, the environment, whatever. But when it's a fucking glitch. I always say to people, when people say don't get mad, it's just a game. I always say, no. With DayZ, when it's a glitch, or any game, if it's a glitch, you have every right to be mad at it. Because it should never have happened. Well, we're nice and dry now. Let's just sit here for a minute. I wonder if the food's cooled down now. Probably not. Nope. Alright guys, well cheers for everybody coming through and watching me build the last little bit of my base. I'll be back later on in about 8 hours, something like that, or 12 hours, something like that, with a little bit more. Going to be blocking off a town tonight, so we're going to be, me and Topeka are going to go over the map. We're going to pick a couple of towns out that are pretty glitchy towns and the shitty ones to try and drive through, and we're going to block them off and make it so then you have to walk through these towns. You can't drive through them. So that's what we're going to be using that other truck out there for. We're not going to be using it to actually block the roads, although we could if we wanted to. Yeah, she's having it. She's trying to find her login settings so she can actually change her settings. As soon as she's done that, she'll find you in mine and send you a friend request, or you'll send her one later on. One or two. But you're not the only person that she's had troubles with. Lots of people trying to get through because of her settings. Or at least that's what we think it is. We think it's the settings. So she's just looking for a she's looking for that now. Anyway, everyone, cheers to everybody that came through. Shout out to you, Criminal 2020. Shout out to Assassin Sniper. What was that? Yeah, Sniper. Assassin Sniper. Shout out to you, mate. I'll accept that friend request. Right then. Who else coming through? Shout out to Adam Wilder. Adam Wild. Major Ugly. Major Little Ears. You got timed out by your dad. Suck shit. Aha. Andy Fraser. Shout out to you, buddy. Shout out to DJ Gaz. 007 The Force. Shout out to you, mate. Another fellow Aussie. Predator Zone, shout out to you, mate. Big shout out to Azriel for being first in the chat there.
Cheers to everybody that came through. I'm out. I'm dust. See ya.